Hi everybody, my name is Justina Licata and I am your instructor for History 21102 and then also History 21102D, both sections. I am creating this video to discuss the syllabus over with you a little bit, highlight important things, as well as give you a small introduction to who I am. So let's get started. So my name again is Justina Licata. I am in the history department, obviously, at UNCG. I'm originally from Orange County, California, a small town called Yorba Linda. It's where Nixon was born. Small history fact. I went to undergrad at a small private school in New York called Wagner College, and I've been working on my master's I completed and my PhD, which I'm in my 5th year of my PhD here at UNCG. I started here 2010. So, 211 I taught before, so I'm excited to kind of alter the class for an online version, and I really love some of the readings that we're going to explore this semester, so I'm excited about that. I've also taught other history courses in U.S. and world history at UNCG, and at the end of this, after you finish watching this, I'd like you to introduce yourself with a tiny bit of background. You can kind of choose what you would like to say, but I would like everyone to include a small interesting fact about themselves that might help me to remember you. So I'll give you my crazy interesting fact. I own over 100 bottles of nail polish, so that is embarrassing, but also good. Okay, so please don't forget in the discussion board under this or in the next section of your modules to please include something interesting that would be unique to you. Okay, second portion of this video, I want to go over the syllabus with you, which I have a copy here, so I'm going to read from it a little bit. I'm going to not go over the whole thing. I just want to go over important aspects that I think you need to highlight, but it will be your responsibility to read the syllabus in its entirety. Okay, so like I said, we're doing 211, which is U.S. history up until the end of the Civil War in 1865, so that's the time period we will span. Important things, office hours. I know this is an online course, but I'm going to keep one office hour a week, and that is going to be on Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. If you can't make that, because I know everyone has busy schedules, please let me know. I'd be happy to reschedule or schedule a meeting with you at another time. Please take that seriously, and if you can't make it for some reason, please let me know as soon as possible and as early as possible. Additionally, if you are a distance student and you cannot meet in person at UNCG, I'm happy to Skype with you, to have a phone call, whatever is necessary for you. We can make things happen, and I want to be accessible to everyone, so please let me know if you want to talk one-on-one, either in person or virtually somehow, okay? And also feel free to email me at any time. And another important aspect is that I would like you to read over the email section in my syllabus, because there's a certain way I would like you to format your emails so that I can be alerted to them quickly. If I do not respond to you within 24 hours, please email me again. Assume that I didn't get it. 48 hours over the weekend, but 24 hours during the week, I should be responding to you fairly quickly. So if for some reason I don't, shoot off the email again. Great. Please look over the plagiarism section of the syllabus. I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, so how the class is set up. Each week you will have a module that you have a set of tasks that you must complete. The modules will be out no later than Sunday evening, and you will have to complete them no later than the following Sunday at midnight. Meaning you have a full week without question. I'm going to attempt to get them out earlier, so if I do, you can work ahead, but I promise to make sure you have a full week to complete them. Work through the modules in order, because I have created them in that way, and also don't forget every single task is necessary for you to complete, and you will not be able to complete them after that week's over. The module will turn off and you won't be able to go back and complete it. It will be considered late work. So that's how the class will work. part of the modules will be these reflection discussion boards. Important thing about these, a couple important things. So you do not need to complete them every week. You will need to write 4 reflective posts, and then as well as another 4 responsive posts, meaning you're responding to another student's reflective posts. I want these posts to be a way for you to talk about things that you may not have been asked about in the actual week's assessment, or the questions that I go over in the readings or the videos or whatever. I'm allowing you to kind of talk about things that you're surprised to learn, or things that you reacted to in an interesting way, or you can bring in other things that you know and how they relate or differ from what you learned that week. I'm kind of leaving it up to you. I really enjoy in-class discussions, and that's something that we can't have in a real way, in-person kind of discussions online. And so I want this to be your opportunity to kind of talk about things that you would have wanted to talk about in an in-class discussion. Important thing is that there is a word count limit, and that you have to have for both. You have to have a range of words for both. So please look at the syllabus to see exactly what is required of you for in terms of length. But also you can write these more informally. In paper forms or in papers throughout the semester, I'm going to ask you to write in third person. But in this situation, I'm going to allow you to have a more informal writing style, and therefore you can write in first person using I, and you can have I won't be as critical in the terms of writing, but I do want them to stay polite, because you are going to be responding to one another, so you may disagree with someone, but you need to do that also in a polite and professional manner. I'm hoping that this will kind of allow you to have a little extra room for creativity, or to talk about things that you would have enjoyed to talk about if we were actually coming to class and discussing the readings. So please use those as a way to do that. And don't forget, you only have to write 4 reflective posts and then 4 responsive posts, and you can pick whatever weeks you like. So you don't even have to do the reflective and response posts in the same week. You just have to make sure you have 8 posts by the end of the semester, okay? And then the rest, one other important thing. The Kingdom of Matthias is the only book that you are required to get in order to read. So you need to purchase it in however you would like. You can get it at the bookstore. I also recommend you look online. Amazon has it usually quite cheap. So please just get the book. You're going to need to read it. You'll have 2 weeks to read it. But every other reading that's required throughout the semester will be posted to Canvas, so you will not need to purchase any other reading. So please take a look at the rest of the syllabus, and if you have any questions, let me know, email me. And don't forget to include an interesting fact about yourself in the discussion introduction portion of this week's modules. All right, I will see you later. Bye.